Shut up and sit down.
Gang, Colin here, Festa 67's workshop, and welcome to pack 4 of the Eleanor Mustang build by the lovely people over at Fanhome. Don't forget, if you'd like to subscribe to my channel, click the button and ring the bell to get notifications of future episodes of this build series. And if you want to grab one of these for yourself, hit this link up, folks. It's on the screen now and also in the description below. So today you can continue the assembly by adding the grills, the central lights with their corresponding LED bulbs, and this kit also includes the rather beautiful Eleanor hood or bonnet if you're in the UK. And I've got to admit, look at the quality of these pieces, eh? Absolutely stunning. You have got a grill part 4B, another grill part 4C, and the lights which are D and E, and some part 4F which is the LED bulbs, as well as your DSO2 and DSO3 screws. But look at that, and the weight of it is absolutely epic. But I'm going to keep that in the plastic like so, because I don't want to scratch it, because it's going to be in the box for a little while. So I'll trim this piece of plastic up, put some tape around it like that, and that's what my bonnet will sit in. I've got the front grille similar. I kept the packaging for that. Just stops it getting knocked about in the box, because I keep all the bits in a box at the moment. So we'll tape this one as well, like so. Just any tape will do. I happen to have some Tamiya tape just off to my left, so I'll use some of that. And it just stops dear old Festa when I'm putting stuff in the box just catching the paint job, because don't want to do that, do we? Oh, look at that. And it's nice and solid. Bingo. We'll put that back in the box out the way, and we'll start a bit of the old assembly. There's the front grille from the last episode, episode 1. Sorry. We're going to be adding the spotlights and the representative LED bulbs to go with it. First up, let's open the screws, get them all out on the cloth there. We've got 4 of the DSO3s and 3 of the DSO2s, the other way round. But anyway, they always give you some extras as well, folks. And there's the instructions just on your screen there so that you can see what I'm up to. Right, let's get this ball rolling. So we'll spin that around, and I keep the cloth on my bench just to stop me bashing the paintwork, folks. Comes in really handy. So line your grill up, making sure that the little ears on the edge of the grill there locate over the die-cast part, like so. It will rest into place, and then it is secured using a couple of screws. So we'll get the old magnetic bit out, pop that on there, and we'll get a couple of these screws in there. These are the DSO3 screws that you're going into the die-cast with. A little bit of 3-in-1 oil just to the right there, and we'll screw them down. You just want to nip these up, because bear in mind it's a plastic part going onto metal. You don't want to screw it down mega tight in case you crack it, and you don't want to do that. So just give it a little nip so that it doesn't rattle, and you'll be fine. Just use my magnifying glass that I've got to the left there just to make sure that it's firmly in place so I can see it. And then do the same on this one, just like that. And that 3-in-1 oil just helps lubricate the threads a little, makes the screw go in a lot quicker, folks. Like that. So we just do the same on this one. Look at that. Oh, look. Oh. Yeah, I need to get out more. Right, let's have a little looky-loo then at these LEDs. Now you've got the 2 bulbs on each connector there. You've got a white connector at each end that will be plugged into the circuit board that controls the lighting. But you've got your headlight and your spotlight LED on there, folks. So you just want to splay this apart and thread it through, because it goes up underneath this little hole in the spoiler there. You can just see it where the spotlight comes through, but the bulb itself, the wire for that, goes up through that hole so that it threads just behind the light. There is a reason for that, because when the other grill goes on, if you don't go through the hole, you'll end up trapping the wire. So just look at your instructions, follow the arrow in section 4.2, and you'll see that it goes up through the little cutout. They're a bit fiddly, but you will find when you put these lights on, or certainly I did, is when you look at the LED bulb on the end of the wire there, you will need to bend it at a right angle, because it will just enable the bulb to sit flush to the back of the light, but also the wire to be nice and tight, and it will just give you a little bit extra length on your wire there, because if you don't bend them, you might find your cables just a little short. So I'll show you on the LED in a moment what I mean. I'm just measuring them out just to see if there is any difference, but there isn't. So let's start the threading process, and pay attention to the fact that the light furthest away from the plastic connector is for the headlight, and the one nearest the plastic connector is for the spot. Okay, so bear that in mind, folks. And just like I say, keep referring to your instructions to make sure you're putting them in the correct place. As you can see, I'm just checking to make sure that this is going to work. So I just pull that back a little bit, drop the light in. It's a bit fiddly, but it will work, folks. It might take me one or more attempts. We'll see. We'll see how we get on. Just move that out of the way. Little bit of 3-in-1, and then secure the spotlight in place there, just like that, because it will stop it pinging out when you start fiddling your LED through. So now that the bulb's actually through, you can secure the light, and then you can just stretch the bulb like so. I'll do a test fit just to see whether they're long enough, but I've got a feeling I might just have to bend the bulbs a little bit. So I do believe I've put the headlight bulb through there and not the spotlight one. So we'll swap that over in a sec. Yeah, I've just realised. Yeah, so we'll undo that. Just like so. And we'll put the right one in. So as I was saying, yeah, pay attention to the instructions so you don't make the same mistake that I just did. There you go. I can think it looked right. As soon as I put that on, it was like, Right. So let's just double check. You'll see what I mean about the length of the wire. It's just a little bit tight there. So just rest that into place whilst I screw this light into place, and then we'll start adjusting the LED bulbs, because I think that will be much neater coming straight down the back of the light there. For now, you can see exactly what I mean by gaining that little extra length of wire. So let's have another try on that one. You'll notice I've got them both in now. So I have bent the wires on the back of the bulb. So I'm going to show you exactly what I mean on this one. You grab your LED bulb like so, and literally bend the legs, just like that. Press it into the back of the light, and you'll notice now that the wire is really tight to the back of the light cluster, just like that. And you can feed it right the way down now, like that. And then that will give you enough length on that wire to go up to the headlight. And then you'll do exactly the same on that one. If I pull the connector through, that'll now enable me to pull all of that lot through there. And then pull the light down. I found this an easier way for me to get these in place. So I'll give it a try, see what you think. See, and you can just pull it through now like that. Bink, get hold of that. Oh, they do look beautiful though, don't they? Hey, don't they? Oh. And then get your screw there. Just add a little bit of 3-in-1 on there and you can screw that bad boy in. And you should find now when you reach up for the other wire on the headlight there, that it'll let you have enough wire. If you look in piece number 4.5 on the instructions, you'll notice on the second set they've bent the LEDs like I am here. But I did both on mine because it just gave me a bit extra wire. But straight away doing that makes that exactly the right length. Look at that. Boom. And also it keeps the wires nice and neat. You ain't got flappy wires everywhere. There. Oh. See? And then when you come to put the other little grill on behind that, none of this wire is going to get trapped or pinched because it's out the way, folks. And then this will all go back in the plastic at the end just to protect it all. But for the moment, I'm happy with that. So we can get that on and get that secured in place. Quite simple. DSO2 screws there, the slightly bigger ones. Little bit of 3-in-1. And then just pop them in on the ears that are on the piece of chrome, folks. One on that side. And then one on the other side with a little dip in the engine oil there. Engine oil, 3-in-1 oil. Like so. So let's turn this round just to make it easier for me. Saves me stretching. And then I can press that in place and hold that with my other hand and secure that with the DS2 screw like that. And that is this stage coming up for completion. So you've now got all the lights in place and we got the bonnet section. And I'm thinking with these little lights that I'll come back to this later in the build. And I might run some additional wires up for the little marker lights, the side lights, etc. So keep an eye out. There's going to be a few episodes where I do a couple of mod episodes modifying this and adding additional lights and detailing the brakes and things like that. I want to really go to town on it. So keep an eye out for those. There'll be little additional modification videos in certain areas of this build series, folks. So we'll put that in a safe place in the box, give it a bit of tape just to stop everything flapping around. Don't forget, folks, you can grab this by heading over to Fanhome. Link is on the screen there, as you can see. And then join me for part 5 in the next episode. I look forward to seeing you all then. Bye-bye for now. Bye.